Welcome to this edition of In-Depth Alaska. Earlier today, the U.S. women's rugby team won bronze, beating Australia at the Olympics in Paris. And I had an opportunity after the win to speak with Eagle River's own Alev Kelter. There we go.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing really good. How are you? You're amazing. How are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm doing really well, thank you. On cloud nine, I can't actually believe it.
I know. I mean, so when you're got to have a lot of emotion, just a lot going through your mind and heart right now. I know all of Alaska is just like so proud and so happy for you. It's amazing. So what, what are you thinking? What are you feeling right now?
I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunity. We always say that it gets, this is bittersweet, not knowing if I'll be back for another round, but just, third time's a charm, I guess. So, yeah.
And yeah, talk about that a little bit. I mean, like, because you've been there and you've experienced so many cool things over the course of your career with US, but where does this rank? And I mean, just in terms of being the third time and actually medaling.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think this ranks top three, for sure. I'm honored just to be a part of this squad. I mean, we have a team that's built a culture that every single day we get to play with our best friends out there, and we have a couple of set core values. We call ourselves the High Women. It's from a country song that talks about women of all walks of life that have come before us that maybe have not been recognized. And so we each individually learned about our own high women and who motivates us. And yeah, we're just and we learned about each other's high women so we could understand what motivates each other. And our core values, it's been an unbelievable opportunity just to play with them day in and day out. And yeah, this medal has come to fruition, and it's actually unbelievable. And yeah, no words to describe that feeling.
So cool. What about you've inspired a lot of young women here in Alaska. I know that they've started leagues and camps and things, and you're really an inspiration to a lot of people. What do you say to those young girls who are watching you today?
Yeah, we missed out on a gold medal opportunity, but just as beautiful to be that bronze medal. And anytime that you get knocked down, to not be afraid to get back up. And, my grandma's here. She's 96 years old. We have 3 generations of Laylas that are represented here. And, she immigrated from Turkey. She wasn't afraid to start over and to start again. And for me, having missed out on the Sochi Olympics in 2014, to not be afraid to pivot in life and try again. That's come from her and from all the strong women that have been surrounding me. And yeah, the last thing is that to lean into your teammates, be vulnerable and not be afraid of the hard conversations. I get emotional thinking about it, but we said we didn't want to leave any stone unturned, and we had to have some hard conversations after that quarterfinal and the semifinal. But we persevered, and that's our values. We have courage, resilience, love, selflessness, and work ethic, and you can see that all out there tonight.
You're the best. What is and you got a big family there with you. You got the whole family there with you. What's the plan? What do you got going on tonight and for the next few
everyone
days?
is actually standing right behind this, looking at this interview. You can see everyone. But yeah, the plan is to have an amazing night, relish the moment and soak it all up. And we just talked about it as a team. Is like, tonight we want to just be with each other. You want to remember and relive every moment that we had. And that last try from Spiff, she's one of these people that always thinks like the worst is going to happen. And for this to happen and for her to score that try, it shows that even if you have doubt, you can still be an amazing game-winning champion. And then guess what? There's no kicker out there. So she's not a kicker, but she kicks her own try and we win the game with, 3 seconds left. So it's just a testament to the type of women that we have out here. Whatever hat they're thrown, they wear it with pride, and they're excited to be out here.
And I guess my last question, because that's such a neat story and kind of how it all came together, but you kind of set the tone, you set the pace, you set the bar today. How does that feel? And I know it's a team effort, but
Yeah,
kinda,
I think that again, it shows that the type of quality of women that we're here. We have Alona Mar, who's arguably one of the best in the world, and she's definitely the most popular rugby player to date on social media. And there's a moment where people won't necessarily know tactically what happens. Is I usually play in the scrum, but have spent years playing in the center. And in that moment where we were close to scoring, Alona said, "Alev, get out there, do your thing." So she pulled me from the scrum, put me behind the center in center position, and that's how I was able to score that first try, and then have that connection. So these are the moments, and these are the little things that are happening, and that to me is selflessness, and that to me is teamwork, and knowing what at what moment we need to do for each other. Making big tackles, Steph Rovetti making a massive tackle, and everyone from 1 to 14, everyone at home supporting all of us through this journey.
certainly. Yep. No, home is very proud, very excited, and
Yeah, thank you so much.
congratulations. No, thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks for
you.
taking a few minutes. We appreciate you. Have a blast.
Yeah, thank you so much. We're grateful, and I'm so proud to be Alaskan.
What a wonderful conversation. Great people. Alev Kelter, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations to Alev and the U.S. women's rugby team for that bronze medal, the first medal for a rugby team for the U.S. in 100 years. So big deal. And make sure that you like and subscribe to this podcast.